Is there an anime show from your childhood that no one else remembers? Blackjack the OVA. At Blackjack, the synopsis of it is you have an unlicensed surgeon going around performing medical miracles for a crazy amount of fees. And the gimmick of that is literally the fees. But the gag was, if you were a good person, if you were a good-hearted, kind-hearted person, he didn't charge you anything, or he charged you very little, or he asked for something that was obtainable to you, like cakes or food or lodging or something. But if you were scum, basically, if you were like a corrupt underground boss, if you were a bratty celebrity, someone who was very selfish, self-absorbed, X, Y, and Z, he would tell you it's hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars or whatever. And he would take that money. And most of the time he would take all that money and he would use a lot of it he would use a good chunk of it for his own personal stuff, like medical supplies and things like that. But he donated a lot of that money. He never kept it. He lived very humbly. He was a very humble, chill dude. But, at the end of the day, people would learn like a moral lesson or something like that. Like the viewer would learn a moral lesson, but then the people who would get these hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars taken or whatever charged to them for these surgeries, they would, they would learn something too eventually. But the thing that stuck out to me a lot about this anime when I was watching it as a kid was it was my first anime that had long form episodes. So I think each OVA episode was like 40 something minutes. So it was Baby's first medical drama, and it was the medical drama slice of life kind of vibe. So there was not much comic relief minus Pinako, but it taught me how to sit with stuff longer and sit with harder themes, because this was definitely made for like the older teen, young adult kind of vibe. But it taught me to like sit with problems and to just kind of go through the motions versus just kind of having a buffer. And it kind of made me, love watching medical stuff, because a lot of it there were some things that were scientifically accurate, but then there were also some things that were just blown out of proportion, like him operating on himself in the middle of the savannah in Africa, or him curing like tuberculosis and other bacterial and viral diseases, which are not always, you can't always fix it with surgery. But the wonder of anime and the wonder of Tezuka Osamu, you know what I mean? So definitely, if you like medical dramas, definitely if you like that kind of stuff, I would recommend it. 10 out of 10, chef's kiss, practically